So we are here on the Atlas Traveler.
World Traveler.
With Simon.
Hello.
Personally, I cannot express how amazing you've been.
Thank you.
And how amazing this whole trip has been. And if you can, with my followers, subscribers, hopefully people who are watching this, I want them to understand like how incredible this trip is. I know it's very, I forgot what the statistic is, just to fly or just to come to Antarctica.
Yeah.
What would you tell people how, I don't know, what to expect when you come here? What would you tell people to get motivated to come, going through the Drake's Passage, going through all the islands? What would you say?
I think this is, I've done a lot of cruising in my time. I started 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And my favorite cruise was always Alaska until I came here. Now, you can't prepare yourself for the Drake Passage. You've been very lucky because you've had 2 very smooth sailings because we have the most amazing captains on board. Yeah. Now, sometimes I refer to the ship as purgatory. Mm-hmm. The place between heaven and hell.
Yeah. Because
the Drake Passage can be a real beast. You've got 2 seas together and it's not like this. Mm-hmm. It's like this. Yeah. And you can get washed up.
Yeah.
Now, we've been in situations where we've had, I love it personally, where we've had sort of 5-meter waves and, I stood on the bridge and I've watched the spray come all over the bridge and I love it.
Yeah.
Now, that is hell. But when you reach Antarctica, and I always like to look at people when we first reach Antarctica and they see their first iceberg. And I don't know if you remember this, but I made an announcement and I said, we have our first iceberg. Yeah. Now, take pictures, but by the end of it, you'll probably delete them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's nothing. And it's a bit like, when like people arrive in New York on a ship and that first person to go, the Statue of Liberty, New York, we've arrived. I'm looking for the person that sees the iceberg for the first time. Yeah. Because it's phenomenal. You
me?
Oh my word.
First
well, there
time.
You go. But when you actually go into Antarctica and you see the beauty and the grandeur, and we shouldn't be here. This is a land that has been protected for time, and to be able to get the chance to get so close to penguins, whales, it's a spiritual moment. Now, even when we're just sailing around, you can look out your balcony, you can go to the back of the ship. The ice sculptures that you see, it's just a land of dreams, isn't it? It's where, these dreams come from.
Absolutely.
And to experience that, 0.001% of the world's population have ever stood foot in Antarctica. And you've gone onto the continent. Yeah. I've gone on the continent. Yep. I'm getting married on the continent next cruise.
Next cruise.
But I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Not yet.
Not at all. Yeah. But, this is just such an amazing journey. And I can understand, when... this is the point, because we've got to know each other for 9 days now. Yeah. And it's been phenomenal. And thank you so much for coming to see my shows and really supporting me. Yeah. But I see on, and this happens every cruise, on the last days when we leave Antarctica and we come through the Drake Passage, people are just like, and it's euphoria. Yeah. When you do the polar plunge, that is something amazing. You think you're down there for about 20 seconds, but it's about 3.
3. 1 for me.
I did it once, and I said, I'm going to do it every cruise. I haven't.
No.
But this is just a state of euphoria, and to be close in the natural habitat of penguins, whales, and all these majestic things is just something that you can't describe. And when you go home and you try to put it in words, you cannot put it in words. No. The pictures don't
do it justice. No, not at all.
The first time, because when I joined this ship, obviously I was setting up, and I didn't leave the ship for about 10 days. And I got off the ship in my own private Zodiac because we disembarked all the guests.
Of course.
And I remember our guide was Joanna. She's not on here anymore.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm going to take you. And we're going through in the Zodiac. And she said, do you see the penguin, Simon? I went, no. She said, over there. I went, no. And then this penguin, it was like he was looking at me. She said, he's welcoming you. I went, what? And literally, it was like, wah, wah, wah. And when the Zodiac came up, he jumped in the ocean.
Wow.
And I cried.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what is this? This is amazing.
Yeah.
And I got off, and you can never get bored of Antarctica. And the Drake Passage hasn't been hell.
I've been extremely lucky based on the videos that I've seen, the research, and this passage going south and then north.
I'll show you some videos. What makes me laugh is, a lot of people on Instagram, they do these videos where the Drake Passage hits them. Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, I've got one cruise left, and it's quite easy for me because the way you position yourself, I've been at sea for a long time, and the Drake Passage doesn't affect me. So I want to do a little video of something when the waves are crashing in, and I just walk through like normal, like parting the seas like Moses.
Yeah. Right?
It's because this, come on, it's all in the mind. Seasickness is all in the mind.
All in the mind. I've actually been, I met a lot of people here, and almost everybody has gotten sick. I've been okay. I was in the Marines, and I've been on ships, boats, whatever, and I've been fine. So I was like, I went to the gym, sauna, I was okay.
That's it, get yourself a drink, relax.
Get a drink, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, this is the only reason that I'm on this ship.
Yeah.
Because I quit cruising just after COVID. And I said, no, that's it for me, I'm done, I'm going to concentrate on a career, singing, whatever, I don't know. And all this stuff. And I'm now a voiceover actor, so I've got my little booth. But when I came on the ship, it was to do a favour for the cruise director, Michael Shapiro, because he needed cover for 1 month. I've been here for a year.
Oh, wow.
Because everyone on the ship, and I'm sure you can testify this, from the very bottom to the very top, that there is no rank. We're a family, and I've been on cruise ships where we say we're a family. I really do feel like this. Every single crew member, I know, they know me, and it is a family. And you can see that.
You can see it. Yeah.
You really can.
Yeah.
And it's not, bravado. It's Atlas really is, for me, just a beautiful place to work.
Yeah. Here's a clip real quick of Simon making me dance. I don't dance in front of people. I just don't.
I saw the horror in your eyes, and I was like,
yes, I love this. It was so awkward. I was like, I hate it.
You pulled it off amazingly. I would never pull anyone up that I didn't think could pull it off.
Thank you. No, it was like, for me, it's like, if you challenge me to do something, I'll just do it. It's like, so I didn't record this, but earlier he asked me to do a bottle cap. And I'm not going to share details. You just have, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But I had to give a bottle cap to one of the crew members, expedition team. To Joey. Yeah. Joey, what's up? Sorry.
It was for Joanna because this all started in the Arctic, and it actually happened with Matt, I think it was, and he collected bottle caps. Oh. And should I tell?
Tell him, whatever, it's fine.
Okay.
It's
so
good.
Matt's left, and we have the biographies of all the expedition team. Marine biologists, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, we wrote, Matt likes to collect bottle caps.
Oh, wow.
And he did.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everyone on the ship would go around and they'd give Matt a bottle cap, and he'd be like, oh, thank you. And it got a bit too much. Yeah. But he left, and then we passed that back on to Joanna.
Oh, wow.
She didn't collect bottle caps, but it was just like an in-joke.
Yeah.
And now Joanna, unfortunately, left because she's going to work with reindeers.
Oh, wow.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
And now I looked and I said, Joey, I said, do you like bottle caps? He said, what are you talking about? I said, well, I'm going to put that on your bio. And today, just by chance, I saw Joey, and I was going to the elevator and I found a bottle cap on the floor.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, I know the person to bring that to Joey.
Yeah.
And he went up and gave him a bottle cap.
I did.
What did he say?
He was like, I know exactly who put you up to this.
It was awesome.
It is like family.
Yeah.
You know, Malcolm is, I got him ordained, he's going to marry me.
Oh, wow.
You know, I love these guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's funny because we had our raffle the other night.
Yes.
And you won yourself a very, very nice Crystal Atlas Cruises bottle stopper.
Yes.
And you said to me today, can I swap it for a penguin? And I said, no, you can't.
Yeah.
So a bit upsetting that, isn't it?
It would be.
Well, because you've been such a good sport, because
Oh, man.
I embarrassed you, I have got you your very own
Oh,
fluffy penguin.
thank you. This is going to go to my nieces. Hey, this is a really good, like hug pillow.
Oh, they're great on the plane.
Right?
I have one, I've called it Alfred.
Really?
I sleep, I shouldn't say this. Anyway,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
you enjoy. You enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys are liking this. I highly recommend doing Atlas. I actually did a lot of research before I picked who I was going to go with. And I couldn't imagine myself going with anybody else. So,
See, a ship of dreams.
yeah.
It really is
Yeah.
just an amazing, amazing experience.
Yeah.
And thank you for being part of
Thank you. Hey.
it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, you guys stay tuned. We'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully we get to see Simon again. Hopefully in Thailand.
Yeah.
And if you guys know the story with the whole playing the piano thing, I'm not going to go into details, but
There will be.
we'll see you guys soon. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Take care.
You
Bye-bye.
guys take care. See you guys.